of a bar soap. Excuse me. I started to get really intrigued, like, okay, is this going to lather up black because the soap is black, you know? This lasted, now if that's not your primary goal and you're going to go over a layer over with something else, by all means, go about your business, you know? Hey guys, Jess here. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I will be doing a detailed review of a bar soap. Excuse me. In the scent, activated charcoal, which by the way is paraben free and sulfate free, which is a bonus in my book. For those of you that are already a part of the family, I'd like to thank you very much. However, if you are not, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell as well. So without further ado, I will not hold you any longer. Let's go. Let's begin this adventure with a demonstration. For those of you that are just getting here for the first time, this is the way I've been doing my reviews for the last couple of weeks. It wasn't always this way. So can we just take a moment here to admire the luxuriousness of this Yardley bar of soap. I mean, incredible, the craftsmanship. You know, shout out to Yardley. It's none of this is sponsored. So this strictly personal opinion. So I was expecting that when I got this bar soap. This is actually my first time using this when I review it, you know, just to get that initial impression of how it's going to perform when I begin to use it regularly on a regular, consistent basis. I tend to rotate my products. So this is not yet in rotation. That's just because I'm not ready for it. Now, the smell of this is the classic charcoal scent in body care, but it's not overpowering. I noticed the way that Yardley put this together is that you still have the hint, you still catch the hint of the charcoal scent, but it's a nice, clean, mild scent. It's not smelling like, you know, the charcoal in the grill at somebody's barbecue, okay? It's not that strong, okay? All right, that part. So I'm going in for 3 more times to lather up my skin, which I use my arms a lot to demonstrate that in the products what I'm reviewing. So turns out I lost count shortly after I said I would do 3 times. And so you guys are just going to see a good couple of times throughout this video. Put the number of times in this video in the comments. I mean, feel free to if you like. If not, that's okay. It's okay. So yeah, because I started to get really intrigued, like, okay, is this going to lather up black because the soap is black? You know, that's the kind of mindset I had at first initially. So I'm just sitting here like, okay, let me just lather it. And the lather is so rich. And the lather is so rich, and it's a creamy lather. Not all body care products that are designed to wash or scrub, or they're not all designed, they're not created equal. Okay. That's why we have different brands of products, and their focuses are on different things because their missions and their purposes are for different things. That's a video for another time and another day. If you'd like to see it, put that in the comments. Put that in the comments. Brands and body care, some of those keywords. As you could see it was lathering pretty well. And most times with bars of soap, they tend to lather pretty good, but only during this stage of the process, and the lather is kind of relatively hard to build up. And once you have the water introduced, not much else will come out of it after that. Your lathering is done when you're working with that bar of soap only, and it's just pitiful, okay? Pitiful. This was not the case with this. I still got a little bit of lather even as I rinsed this off several times. The lather was not black, as you can see. The water was not black, as you can see. It was just, you know, that nice classic gray color that charcoal's associated with. But had it been designed, you know, maybe a raw bar of soap charcoal from its rawest form, that lather probably would have still been a bit blackened. But overall, I like the performance of it. My skin turned out to be not too drying. It was actually soft and smooth. And I'm showing you guys here the progression of me rinsing it a couple times and just running my hands through it. Yeah, that's pretty good for a bar of soap. I'm starting to wonder, and I will look, if Yardley has bars of soap. The lather was also very fragrant the same way. Now, does this Yardley activated charcoal bar of soap last? Does the scent last, and how long? We will discuss this beautiful bar of soap in 1 hour. This lasted 40 minutes. 40 minutes tops. What I noticed outside of this clean, mild, but charcoal scent, because it's activated charcoal, is that it stayed that scent throughout. It's just that the strength of the scent died down between the initial dry off of my skin and leading up to the 40-minute mark. So it was almost gone before it made it to the hour mark, believe it or not. So that means if you like the scent of charcoal, or maybe you're kind of picky like I am with those scents that are a force to be reckoned with, or they're not normally scents that are always made where they smell pleasant, they're not always a balanced scent. They have to have something extra special added, like a sweeter note to balance it out. You're going to have to layer this with something else to balance that out and to prolong the scent. In less than an hour, that scent is gone if you're not layering anything else to go along with it in order to prolong the scent, if that's your primary goal. Now, if that's not your primary goal and you're going to go over, layer over with something else, by all means, go about your business, you know? Yeah. My first introduction to charcoal body care was 2 years ago with a body wash from TJ Maxx. I forget the brand, but it was this big bottle and with the pump, and it was just really nice smelling, but it was almost overpowering, almost too much. Between that and this year was the first time in 2 years that I have tried a charcoal scented body care product. It's nice, but you have to know that possible staining your shower floor, possible staining your tub floor is a possibility. I just have not seen it with Cares's pink lotus flower and charcoal body wash that I reviewed earlier this year, a couple months ago. I don't recall that from memory taking place. It's a really nice scent where it's acquired. You have to be open to new things and have a nose for that type of stuff, and you have to be prepared for that. You have to be prepared for that to not work out. And if you want that type of scent to linger, you're attracted to that scent, you like that type of scent, then you should go ahead and layer it with something similar. Caress, the charcoal and pink lotus, is perfect for that. Matter of fact, pair it with this. I have yet to pair it with this, but soon I shall. Here are my honest final thoughts about this Yardley activated charcoal bar soap. I like the color that the bar itself is just black. I also like that the lather is rich and creamy. Like, this is the easiest time that I've had to layer. This is the easiest bar of soap that has lathered for me. Mind you, I have just gotten back into bars of soap a couple weeks ago, and I'm not really the biggest fan of bars of soap. And coupled with the fact that this left my skin really, really soft and smooth, and it didn't feel drying. And I think I know why the other traditional bars of soap feel drying. That sulfate and that paraben. Either one or the two or something else. But it definitely made a difference because this is sulfate free and paraben free. I will take a look and I'll put it on the screen if I find it. If not, don't worry about it. If Yardley is a cruelty free brand, if their bars of soap and their products overall are vegan and cruelty free. It lathered up really extremely well. Dare I say better than the bars of soap with those ingredients in it. So that's saying something. It really is. I give this a solid 10. I don't give those out often, but for these last couple products, it's been that way. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my detailed review of Yardley's bar soap in the scent Clean and Mild Activated Charcoal. And until next time and until the next video.